Dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee. Every time I do this to her tail, she gives it a little wag straight after. So it's an exciting day for the duckies today because this is their second day outside in the polytunnel run that I built for them. But today I'm going to be doing a little bit of digging to get these tomatoes in the ground. So I'm hoping that they can have a little bit of a forage for some worms or slugs or whatever bugs that they find. So we've had a chill for about an hour now. You can see Dibs is having a nice stretch. So I'm hoping they're going to be quite chill because I need to get all of this stuff out of the polytunnel before I start planting. So let's go and do that now, little ones, yeah? Should we go do that now? Come on then. Right, first up, let's shift these sunflowers. These sunflowers have actually done quite well. So I don't know if you remember, but I did actually plant quite a few sunflowers and most of them got eaten by slugs. But the ones that didn't are actually not doing too badly. So these are going to need to find a little spot somewhere in the garden. I think I'm going to plant them over there so I actually get to enjoy the sunflowers facing towards me this year. Because yeah, I have made that mistake in past years and it's quite annoying. So my sweet corn have all been potted up and they're looking okay. They're quite small, but I mean it's still quite early in the season for sweet corn, so I'm not too worried about these. Got some more sweet corn and a couple of cabbages in here. A couple of squash that desperately need new pots because they're in tiny little yogurt pots at the moment. And what we've got in here, some kohlrabi, some beetroot and chard. I've got a few just perennials that I've been planting and a couple of dahlias that aren't doing too badly from the slugs. Got an astrantia, some more dahlias, some more astilbes and some more astrantia. That is one bed. All done, isn't it? You got nice feathers now. All of their feathers, their true feathers are starting to come through. And Daph's is so beautiful. Her chest is like a really lovely sort of pheasant kind of colour. And just under her tail as well. Yes, I'm talking about you. Yes. And then Dibs, I don't know if you can see, but she's starting to lose all of her yellow feathers and her white's starting to proper show through. So they are 5 weeks old now, I think around 5 weeks. And yeah, they're proper coming out of their shell a little bit. You like the dandelion? Do you? They're for the tomatoes. I'm going to need to plant more of those now if you eat them all. So I was hoping to leave these dandelions in the polytunnel because dandelions are excellent companion plants for tomatoes. But it looks like they enjoy the little leaves. Right, let's make them some holes. Well, I need to figure out my spacing actually. Let's see what tomatoes we've got. Right, so I don't know what I'm going to put in the polytunnel. I think it's just going to be whatever really. I haven't got too much of a plan, but I've got more tomatoes than I have space in here. So I do need to have a little look to see what might fare better in here. So Saint Pierre, that's quite a big one. I think all of my cherries I'm going to leave outside because they tend to ripen a lot quicker than the bigger beefsteak or big salad tomatoes. That's rubbed off great. Oh, are you joking? Are they all got... Oh no. Okay, that's a mystery tomato. Alicante. I think this is a Cosmos. These need the water. You can see they're a little bit droopy. This is Cosmos and this is a beautiful kind of like dark skinned tomato, and you can see how coloured the leaves are. They've got this beautiful kind of dark flush to them. Well, they're not that beautiful. They're quite floppy and limp, but after a good water they'll probably perk up. But yeah, this is a beautiful coloured tomato. I love growing these ones, so that can definitely go in here just to make sure they all ripen nicely. It's a tall one. What have we got here? Oh, another one with no... Oh, Danny. Are you okay? Are you okay? Nice stout, healthy one. What have we got here? Oh my god, all of the names have rubbed off. What the fuck? I've got a feeling though with the dark stem. It might be a black beauty. A money maker, that's kind of like your bog standard sort of small salad tomato. A ricer tomato. These are really cool. These are kind of like the gypsy travelling tomatoes. You can break off segments of them, and people used to keep them in the pocket and just have a little bit as they went around on their travels, and they're really, really cool. I love growing these. I think these are going to go inside. Large barred boar, that's a big old beefsteak. So what are the ones I'm going to grow indoors? Hang on, definitely that one. Definitely that one. Definitely that one. And I reckon that one too. Oh, what the hell was that? That's annoying. I think that was an aubergine. That's just been eaten all the way down. Beefsteak, another beefsteak. 2 beefsteaks. Green zebra. These actually seem to ripen quite well outside a couple of years ago. Are you all right down there eating my shoelace? Yeah, so I grew these outside a couple of years ago, and these actually did quite well. So I'm going to put this in this pile. Vernissage Arts, put him indoors. Kellogg's is definitely going inside. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'll just put these 6 out on this side for now, and then decide what I'm going to do with the rest. They need to go 18 inches apart, so if we put one here. Are you okay? What are you trying to tell me? What are you trying to tell me, eh? Up. Please don't eat that. Oh! I want to plant my tomatoes as deep as possible because they're quite long now, and planting them very, very deep will just mean that they'll get a better root system and they'll be able to anchor themselves into the floor a little bit better as well. Right, I need to get this bamboo cane up on the polytunnel, and I have to figure out about where they're gonna sit. So my idea is to put it with a bit of wire here, and I know it will hang probably, but then I will also secure it with a bit of wire up here. That's the idea anyway. That seems about right, doesn't it? Yeah, I reckon that's about right. So all I do is just wrap this wire around. If I loop it through first to stop it from slipping up. So I think I finally got everything together now. I've got some of this root stimulant as well, and this is by Envy, Rootwell it's called, and I really rate all of the Envy products. I've been using them for quite a few years, and this is an organic plant root stimulant containing mycorrhizal fungi and beneficial bacteria, designed to support plant health and root development. So a little bit of this, little sprinkle, just goes into each of the potting holes. So this side of tomatoes has been planted up in the polytunnel, and the little duckies are enjoying all the bugs that have been coming up. So these all look pretty good, and it shouldn't be too long before they fill out.